It was 14 years ago, we said I do. We were just kids who wanted to spend every free minute together. The years passed by and we welcomed one kid into the world after another. First, Dylan and Claire, our adventurers, then our kind-hearted, tractor-loving Colin, and lastly, our deceptively sweet Juliet. We do what all parents do, we focus on our kids and try to be the best parents as possible. Before we knew it, it had been 8 long years without one couple's getaway. We packed our bags, dropped off the kids at Mimi and Poppy's, and head out on our overdue adventure. We planned to go to the Allegheny National Forest to camp, bike ride, and enjoy our solace together.
Continue on to West Main Street. 8 miles. Keep left onto Pennsylvania 59.
We had planned to stay at the Red Bridge campground, but recent flooding forced us to move. As soon as we arrived at the Kiasutha campground, it began to rain.
There, that's better.
Something else to do.
We cooked our dinner to the sounds of a crying baby at a nearby campsite and a very loud chainsaw. We thought at one moment our chainsaw enthusiast was doing a chainsaw carving until we walked by their site and saw enough firewood for the week. Our trip was off to a rough start, but we treasured the alone time we were having together. The next morning, we loaded our bikes on our bike rack and ventured to Jake's Rocks, a recreational area above the reservoir to ride on a mountain bike trail.
Daisies blooming, sundress swaying in the breeze. Can't stop staring. You've put a spell on me, and I hope that you never decide to set me free. The way you're moving, it's got me moving my own feet. The greatest feeling that I could ever dare to dream is you forever moving next to me.
If I fall, it makes it all worthwhile.
Let's not waste time or take this slow. We've got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's
There are a
just
couple of
break this
vistas
down.
along the trail that offer nice views of the reservoir.
You and I as one will always be better than two.
We then traveled south into the Hickory Wilderness area. We saw lots of wildlife along the back roads until we eventually arrived at our dispersed campsite. There was another group of campers just below our site that packed up and left before dinner. We had the entire area to ourselves. Alright guys, I'm fishing this creek here and had one miss on a small native brook trout, fished maybe 150 yards. Really awesome habitat, nice deep holes, log jams, undercut banks. and not moving any fish, so I'm a little worried that the fish population might not be very good because of more acidic water here. So I'm gonna just fish a little bit without the camera on, see if I can move any more fish, and then try to get a nicer video tomorrow. It's dead, but it's the biggest crayfish I've ever seen. I'll throw you in. We sat around the campfire, savoring our time together in a remote wilderness. We woke up the next day feeling refreshed and reminded of the reasons we fell in love 14 years ago. We had one more night to spend together in civilization before relieving the grandparents of their duties. But this story ends here. Until next time.